Hey you guys, it's Nicole and I'm here to talk about our favorite subject, tantrums and fits and all of that fun stuff. So in this video I'm pretty much just going to be talking about how we deal with tantrums, some things that we really are not sure how to deal with, you know, like with her tantrums, and I'm also giving you guys free will or whatever to, you know, comment in the comments. Let me know if there's any ways that you guys deal with things that are that work better, or things that have worked well for you, or if you have any answers to my questions in this video, then feel free to leave your comments in the comments below. First, talking about Aaliyah's tantrums. Aaliyah is somewhat of a spoiled brat, and she just, anything that she does not get her way, like if there's a toy she wants to play with, if she wants to be in a certain spot, if there's somewhere she wants to go and she doesn't get it or it doesn't go her way, she throws the biggest tantrum in the world. And right now she's in the living room with Sean, and as you guys can hear, she's throwing a tantrum as we speak. So let's go get a little look at what that looks like really quick.
Have you ever seen one this clean?
Being naughty?
No.
No. We're not.
She's just touching mom's laptop, so I need to sit down.
Yeah, I'm doing a video on how we deal with tantrums, so I heard her freaking out here, so I decided to come show an example of what her tantrums look like.
They're bad.
Yep. Alrighty, just let me know if you need any help, okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, that was a look at, you know, when Aaliyah gets in trouble and she throws her tantrums. Like, it, for example, right then, she was touching my mom's laptop, and that's a huge thing. Like, she likes to touch things that she knows she's not allowed to touch. There's certain places she's never been allowed to go that she tries to go. And when she touches things she's not supposed to touch, or she tries to go places that she's not supposed to go, first thing we do is, you know, tell her no. And that's something that I do have a question about. Is my biggest thing before she started talking was I didn't want to constantly be telling her no, because I didn't want her to constantly be saying no, 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 no. Like, I didn't want that to be her favorite word. Well, we tried doing the no thank you thing, where we say no thank you, and it just didn't seem to work. So now Aaliyah, as I feared, is constantly saying no all the time, like you guys just saw. She constantly says no. So, but anyways, let me know if there's a way that you guys deal with things, like when your kids are getting into things they're not supposed to be getting into, or, you know, stuff like that. What do you guys do? How do you guys keep them away from those bad things that they're not supposed to be touching? So, yeah, so if she's supposed to be going somewhere, or if she's going in somewhere that she's not supposed to be going, or like into the kitchen, that's why we keep a blockade up, is so that she can't get into the kitchen because it's dangerous in there. We have dog food in there, water that she gets into. We have a broken drawer that has nails sticking out of it, so it's just not a safe, baby-proof place for her to be. We don't allow her in the kitchen. We don't allow her in our bathroom because, you know, it's not baby-proof, and she likes to grab the toilet plunger and swing it around and run around the house with it, so she's not allowed in the bathroom. But so that's the first thing we do, is we tell her no, and then we, you know, bring her out away from whatever she was touching, or have her walk away from it, or whatever. And then after that, usually is when she starts throwing her tantrums, freaking out. And something else that she does that I really hate is she likes to hit and scratch, and she hits people, and if she doesn't get her way, she, like, you know, scratches at you and stuff. So she's pretty mean when it comes to her tantrums. But that's the point where we have her sit down, and that's what you guys just saw out there. We have her sit down, and she's really good about that. Like, if she's being bad, all you have to do is say sit down. you need to sit down. And generally, for the most part, she listens. She'll, wherever she's at, she'll just, you know, look at us with that devastated look and start crying and then sit down. And she sits in that spot, and of course she sits there and cries and tries to grab things that are next to her and all that stuff. But that's what we generally do with her tantrums to try and get her to calm down, because she really does freak out. Is we have her sit down, and then usually sometimes it works to where she, you know, sits down for a little bit, and then after a while she's calm and she's happy and she gets up and goes and plays. And when we're at the house, if her sitting down doesn't work and she's still, you know, being cranky, then we'll bring her in her room and we'll have her sit in her crib for a little bit. And then usually, because I have this little mirror hung up in her crib, usually if we put her in her crib for a little while, then she has time to kind of be by herself and look at herself in the mirror. And she, by the time we usually go in there, she's usually pretty happy and ready to come out and play. So that's how we typically deal with her tantrums. When we're in public, it's a lot different story, because it typically doesn't work with her sitting down, and plus it gets really embarrassing because she freaking screams bloody murder if she doesn't want to be held and we're holding her walking through the store or whatever, because she really does like to walk and, you know, like run through the stores and stuff. And I really wish I could let her do that, but the thing is she tries to touch things, she tries to hit things, and she wants to, you know, be really aggressive and just be a baby and explore things. But you know, there's a lot of things that she can't touch. And so we tried having her hold our hand when she walks, and we're working on that right now, teaching her how to hold our hands when she's outside. So whenever we leave the house, she always has, you know, one of our hands and all that. But as soon as we get into a store, then it's like rules don't apply. Everything that she knows completely is gone. Like she just tries to like get into things, and you know, we tell her no. We, you know, sometimes like if we're in the doctor's office, then this especially works. We'll have her sit down, and you know, she sits there and cries, and it's usually not that big of a deal because there's other parents in there that are like, oh, my baby's doing the same thing, freaking out, blah blah blah, you know, and it's usually not a big deal. But whenever we're in stores that, you know, are just like the grocery store, or if we go to GameStop, especially, every single time we go to GameStop, Aaliyah freaks out. And I'll sit there and I'll have her sit down, and she just screams bloody murder. It's like as soon as we get into public, then she just sees other people and she's like, I'm gonna scream bloody murder and make my parents look bad. So she sits there and she screams especially loud in public, and like people are just like looking at us, and it's really embarrassing. So I end up usually just taking out of the store, and it just never ever ends well, like ever, when we take her out into a store, because she just gets so pissy and so mad, and I really don't know how to deal with that. So that's something I really need your guys' advice on, because she like is just so bad in stores, and I don't know how to deal with it, because like we've gotten to the point like we like are fearful of taking her out in public because she's so bad. And I mean, most of the times, like when we go to Walmart, she's good. Like if we have a cart or something that we can put her in, she'll be okay for a little while. But even then, after that, she freaks out and wants to come out of the cart, yeah, and it's just really bad. So that's how we deal with her tantrums, and those are some things that I'm not quite sure about. And yeah, so I think that's everything that I needed to cover in this video. That's like generally how we deal with her tantrums. Yep. So yeah, if you guys have any input or anything like that, be sure to put it, or yeah, put it in the comments and let me know. And yeah, any advice, anything like that is perfectly welcome. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and request videos. And for sure, I definitely mean request videos. I do have a couple videos in mind. I know that somebody wanted to see a how to bathe a guinea pig video, so I'm going to do that. But also, what are some other videos you guys want to see? I was already thinking about doing a day in the life soon. I've just been really busy, so I'm not sure. But I will be doing a day in the life soon. So what are some other video ideas, like small videos, not like super long videos like a day in the life, but what are some other videos that you guys would like to be seeing, whether it be more of Aaliyah or whatever. That's all we have, so thanks for watching, you guys. Bye!